Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns against the Bloodline in the main event. Match itself was good. The epic entrances beforehand I thought were really well done to kind of give this a big fight feel, given the respected ties to the Georgia, Atlanta area, obviously. Jimmy Uso came out. I heard a siren in the distance from your neck of the woods when Jimmy came out, more so than when The Rock came out. We all kind of figured The Rock might return, but Jimmy Uso coming out, honestly, was not expecting it. Came out with the hoodie, laying out the tongans at ringside, helping Cody and Roman go over after Roman pinned Solo with the spear. And Jimmy and Roman reuniting before The Rock comes out to taunt Cody, Roman, and Jimmy in the ring. Is he aligned with Solo? Is he coming after Cody? Was he targeting Roman? We don't know. We'll find out soon, I'm sure. But this was all complete chaos, and I thought it was really well done. So, your 2 cents, Mr. Marceau.
I went nuts. Great match. I honestly didn't even know it was Jimmy at first. I was like, could it be Rikishi? Could be someone else. I saw the hoodie and the bandana. I mean, concealed identity. Wasn't really sure who it was, and Jimmy took it off, went nuts. No idea it was going to be him.
Mm-hmm.
Great execution. Took out the Tongans. Roman and Cody win. Rock comes back. I thought it was a good end of the show. Still stunned it was Jimmy, honestly.
Still shocked it was Jimmy. Far bigger star than anyone else out there at that point. Jimmy Uso is back.
He literally got the biggest pop for me when he came out.
Yeah. Didn't come out with the song, unfortunately.
Once he identified who he was, so I said I didn't even know who it was at first.
They hit the song, I would know.
If it was a song, I would know and would have went nuts too. But, I mean, the local police department wouldn't even be able to find out who it was until he took it off. So, Great stuff. Thought it was a good ending of the show. He said Rock. We don't really know what's going on. Is he going after Cody, Roman, Solo? That was a good ending of the show to kind of like keep people talking, and it's going to work. And we'll see Rock. I don't think he's advertised for SmackDown, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think Rock shows up on SmackDown tomorrow as we speak right now. Where do we go from here? I mean, I think Cody should be done with the Bloodline. I don't know if he will be done with the Bloodline. I mean, Jimmy Uso's back now. Are they building up the Survivor Series team? Survivor Series now is officially about a month and a half away, late November. We still have Crown Jewel next month. I feel like they're probably going to do Roman and Solo on that show. Do not do Roman and Solo at WrestleMania. No one cares. Roman and Jacob Fatu would make more sense. Do Roman and Solo in fucking Saudi, and you can have Solo go over if you want. I don't know. At this point, it doesn't even matter. But I feel like they might be doing the Bloodline match after all, because at one point I was thinking maybe they'll do Roman, Cody, Orton, and Owens. But clearly they're not going in that direction based off Owens' actions after the show went off the air, which I'll discuss in a moment. But where do you think this goes? Do we get the Bloodline Civil War match at Survivor Series after all, or do they hold off on that?
I think we get the Bloodline cage match at Survivor Series.
Do you think Jey Uso gets involved too? He should.
I mean, they need more people, so I think it makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. Roman, Jay, Jimmy, obviously. Do they recruit Cody, or do they bring in... I mean, I guess Sammy's another option. Sammy is now currently free, having lost to Gunther on Raw, so he's another option too.
I would say you do Roman, Sammy, Jimmy, and Jay.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. So The Rock comes out. Obviously, I don't think he'll be a part of the show for a while. I was surprised to see him. I mean, he was rumored, but I wasn't 100% completely sure he'd be there just because it's fucking Bad Blood. And, he's not often on the B shows, but he was there. The current rumor is that they might be doing The Rock, Roman, and Cody Rhodes in a triple threat at WrestleMania. Yay or nay on that? For me, it's a nay, but I'm curious what your take on that is. And it would probably be, by the way, for the championship.
For me, it's a nay.
I'm assuming that's a yay then from you?
Honestly, I feel like my bigger question is what made him in the first night then? Because that would be second night, obviously. Not that I don't love it, but I just like Cody and Roman. I feel like Cody and Roman, it's a different match, but it's still kind of them again. Like, it's kind of like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's giving me like Brock and Roman vibes. I mean, I know, like you said, like you're adding Rock in, so it's totally different.
They should save Rock and Roman for their first singles match. I wouldn't give that away in a fucking triple threat. I mean, myself.
Yeah, I mean...
Is that so Rock doesn't have to do the job? Like, that's so dumb.
I just, like I said, I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I mean, I'm not going to be a poo-pooing it like you, but...
I'm poo-pooing it, yeah.
like I said, I think my biggest problem with it, I think I'd rather just do a Cody and Rock one-on-one.
That's what it should be.
I feel like I don't want Roman in it because it's like him and Cody again. Like, yeah, you're adding in Rock, but it'd be 3 years in a row that the main event of WrestleMania have Rock and Cody and Roman in again. I mean, I just also feel like if you have Roman in the WrestleMania, what else you can do? He's not going to face Solo or anyone. And like I said, I don't need to see him and Cody again for fucking God's sake. No, thank you.
It could be Cody. It could be Roman and Jacob. That is a possibility.
Yeah, I think Roman and Jacob would be good.
That's a Mania-worthy match to me.
There you go. That's fine. I want Roman and Jacob and Cody and Rock.
Okay. So no triple. You are also poo-pooing it, but not as much as I am.
I'm not, crying about it, but I don't love it.
Yeah, no, I fucking hate it. I think it's stupid. I just feel like you said, Cody and Roman again, no thanks. They've been building towards Cody and Rock, so why the fuck would you throw in Roman Reigns? Obviously, they can build in animosity between him and Rock between now and Mania, but... I mean, honestly...
I guess how do you set it up that it's a triple threat? Like, are we getting, Raw or Rumble, they both eliminate each other at the same time? Like, how the fuck are we getting that? I
mean, whoever wins the Rumble would probably go after Gunther. I don't know who Gunther faces, so they would probably go after him. I don't know if that'd be Punk or someone else, I'm not sure. I mean, I think Punk will face Rollins, and so I don't know. I don't even know who Gunther faces if he's still champion by them, and he should be, I think. I don't really know how you set... If it's a triple threat, I don't know how you would set that up. I just think... honestly, in a perfect world, I feel like what they should do, what we just said with Cody and Rock, and then Roman and Jacob, to me is probably perfect. You need to do Cody and Rock at some point. They've teased it enough times. They fucking flat out said that on the Raw after WrestleMania this year. You have to do the match. In a perfect world, I would do Cody and Rock at the Rumble, and then do Roman and Rock at Mania. Could you stretch it out another Mania to do Rock and Roman next year? Yeah, but I mean... I don't know. I mean, that just seems like a really long time. And I've said that before. You could go back fucking 5 years. And I've said that about if you stretch out Roman's run another year, that seems like a long time. No thanks. And then they did it anyway. So, I mean, they could. But Rock isn't really even around. I don't know. Do you think that's feasible if they were to do Cody and Rock ahead of time and Roman and Rock at Mania? Or do you think that they should save Roman and Rock for another year at WrestleMania?
Did they announce where WrestleMania is next year or no?
I don't think so. They've announced so many locations, I forgot. I don't think they did.
I know they did SummerSlam, so now I'm thinking out loud.
Yeah, I forgot.
I mean, like I said, I think I'm fine with Cody. I'm trying to think. Because, I feel like I know what you're saying, and I feel like... I don't know, I just feel like, I guess it really depends on when we do a Rock, but I feel like him coming in, I feel like it's going to be him and Cody, but him and Roman, how much longer can you really drag that out for? And it's if you do Cody and Rock this year, and then Roman and Rock the year after, I don't really love that. I am more down for Cody and Roman, or Cody and Rock and Roman and Jacob, this year, and then doing it. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather that than the triple threat, so I guess I'd rather do that, but, I mean, doing another year of Roman than Rock, I don't know.
That's just a long time. Wait. I don't know. At that point, I don't know. They've dragged the Bloodline stuff on for long enough, but that's just a long fucking time to build towards Roman and Rock. Just get it over with. I mean, I feel
I agree.
If they weren't going to do it last year, which I'm glad they didn't, and I was a Cody crybaby and we got what we wanted, if we didn't get it last year, great. Then do it this year. To not do it this coming year, it's
Yeah, but then what do you do with Cody? That's the problem, I think, at least.
This coming year?
Yeah.
In my opinion, yeah, I feel like you could do him and Randy Orton. I feel like that's a Mania-worthy match.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't hate that either. Maybe you could just do... I mean, I don't hate it, but it's then where do you go Rock? Do you do Cody Rock at the Rumble and Roman costs the Rock the win, and that's how you get them to Mania?
Yeah, I could see that.
And then you could, honestly, I don't hate the idea, because then you could do night one, could be Roman Rock, no title. Head of the fucking tribal chief, I don't know, you could do some stupidness.
Yeah.
I think you do that, and then you do Roman, and then second night's Cody and Orton. I don't hate that.
Yeah, I could totally see
It's not going to happen, but I don't hate it.
Yeah, the women would get shafted again, but if you don't have a big enough match...
There's not going to be a match worthy of that. Even okay, we think it's probably going to be Tiffany and Charlotte. No.
Yeah, probably not.
And then, I don't know, fucking Rhea and insert next person or Liv. I don't know. I don't think there's a women match big enough to headline one of the nights. And I'm fine with if it doesn't seem like it fits, then it shouldn't happen. Like,
I agree.
It shouldn't just be because the women are women. Like,
no, I understand. I would say, to be fair, I feel like
piss.
The biggest match they could probably do, I think there's two big matches they could probably do that would be worthy, in my mind, of headlining Mania. It would be Bianca and Jade, but at Mania this coming year it would not, because I don't think the title will be on the line. I don't think they'll do that in the main event. And then two would probably be Bianca and Charlotte. We have yet to see that at WrestleMania, and I don't think we get that this year either. So maybe the following year, I don't know.